Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Couple of movie recommendations. Starting off with Tag. I found this movie through Lisa Love's channel. She's an awesome channel. She reviewed it for her kind of Halloween vlog, and it's pretty awesome. The director is Sion Sono, and it's about this young girl who finds herself in different parallel dimensions, and every dimension or alternate reality she goes to, the situation gets more surreal and more violent and visceral. It starts off, the start of the movie catches your attention from the get-go. She's on the bus and some invisible force just bisects the top of the bus and kills all the other passengers, and things get progressively worse from there. If you liked Battle Royale, definitely give this one a look. And if you're a fan of any of the Junji Ito mangas, Tag is definitely one for you. I will definitely be checking out the director's other work. Now, next up we have 1984's 1984. Obviously based on the George Orwell novel. This was a remake of the original 1984 movie, which I think was made for the BBC and starred Peter Cushing. It came out in the 50s, I think the late 50s. But to mark the actual date of 1984, they released this version, which has John Hurt as Winston Smith, a man who commits the ultimate crime of falling in love and having free thoughts. So he is sent to the Ministry of Love to be reprogrammed by the sinister Richard Burton. If you get a chance, definitely check it out. If you're aware of any of Orwell stuff or aware of 1984, just be ready for a very, very bleak and fucked up movie. Next up we have the awesome Streets of Fire. This is a weird, quirky kind of Walter Hill movie, which is set, as the opening credits say, it's set in another time, in another place, in a kind of 50s Americana universe. Imagine Planet Greece. That's the best way I can describe it. You have Michael Paré as a hero, kind of mercenary character who has to save his old girlfriend, who's a sinner, a famous sinner, and he's hired by Rick Moranis to save her from a gang led by William Dafoe. He plays Raven Shydock, and Michael Paré is okay. He's kind of mumbly and moany. The real kind of hero character for me would be McCoy, played by Amy Madigan, who's this tough as nails chick and doesn't take shit from anyone. She fucking threatens to kick the shit out of Rick Moranis, and Bill Paxton turns up as a barman. Very weird, very quirky movie. Has a big cult following in Japan, and it's I don't know how to describe it. It could be set in the same universe as The Warriors. It's a very kind of cool stylistic thing. You have like a very modern kind of rock and roll kind of synth soundtrack, but you've characters going around as on motorbikes, like with kind of greaser clothing and stuff. It's like if America had won World War II, but it bankrupted them. That's the kind of feel I get off this movie. But yeah, Streets of Fire, very cool, very quirky, cult classic, well worth a look. It Comes at Night. This is an interesting movie. Trey Edward Schultz directs a very moody horror. Now, this movie kind of pissed off a lot of people when it came out originally. They thought it was kind of going to be a zombie flick because the trailer gave off that there was some kind of pathogen that turned people into monsters, and that was what the thing came at night. It doesn't. I think if you have the patience to watch The Witch or Hereditary, this is the movie for you. Joel Edgerton plays a man trying to protect his family from an unknown disease and has moved out to an isolated cabin in the woods, and he ends up coming across another family, and they slowly bond, but a turn of events kind of spirals into a very dangerous situation, which basically fucks things over for both families. Edgerton is amazing in this movie. He gives a very powerful performance as a father who does some unspeakable things, but does them because he's trying to protect his family. If you get a chance, definitely check out It Comes at Night. And again, if you like the likes of Hereditary or The Witch, this one's for you. If you're expecting some kind of horror movie like Dawn of the Dead, maybe skip this one. And lastly, a guilty pleasure of mine, 13 Ghosts. F. Murray Abraham plays an eccentric billionaire who leaves his house and his fortune to his nephew, Tony Shelob. However, the house itself was designed to capture 13 particular spirits in order to cause some kind of paranormal or supernatural alignment. And Tony Shelob's family, I think Shannon Elizabeth, his young son and his babysitter, gets trapped in there, and the only one that seems to be able to help them is Matthew Lillard, as this kind of he's a medium of such, and he can see spirits, he can see ghosts, and he's a bit of a dick, but he's actually, despite being a dick, you kind of realize, okay, he sees these horrible ghosts and they scare the shit out of him, and they put him through all this stuff, so you can understand why he's a bit of an asshole. The cast is pretty good, but Lillard is the standout, and some of the ghost designs are pretty awesome. So if you get a chance, definitely check out 13 Ghosts. Not The Exorcist or any kind of real highbrow horror, but definitely a fun horror to check out. So that's my movie suggestions. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment below, or if you want to make any comments on the movies I recommended, leave them in the comments below. And, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.